Welcome to a very special Wind Against Tide. My name is Dave Standing. I'm joined in studio with my good mate, Joseph Fernand. Joey, how are you on this very fine Wednesday?
Dave, we've got a fantastic special edition. It's an update of the Mullies Marine Fishing Competition, which has been happening for the last week. As you know, the footy finishes and the fishing in Melbourne starts to get spectacular.
Yeah, we actually timed this pretty well, Joey. So we had the AFL Grand Final public holiday on the Friday, and being two interstate teams, nobody really cared about the football, so we all got a free day off on the Friday, which allowed people to get kick-started into the competition. So we've had over 100 entries, which has been fantastic to see, Joe.
Woo, that's pretty good.
My phone has been absolutely lit up all week with some beautiful and some not so beautiful fish being measured for the competition. So for those,
I mean, you could catch anything for this particular type of fishing competition.
That's it. For those who haven't been following along or have not read the rules yet, this is an all-species fishing competition. It's the winners will be those who have attained the longest total length over a variety of species, Joe. So they'll catch one species, for example, a squid. They measure the squid and say that's 35 centimetres, and then they go out and they catch a gummy shark. That adds another, say, metre onto their total score, and then it just keeps adding up and accruing as they go through the species. So some people have gone very tactically cleverly into this competition, Joe. They've gone and caught a massive variety of fish and really targeted the longest stuff, whereas we've had other people who have sort of just gone about their normal fishing strategy and gone and chased some of the snapper, which have been very prevalent at the moment, and have measured and entered those fish.
Yep, absolutely beautiful. Let's go over to the leaderboard.
Yes.
We're currently got... It's very exciting. There we go. This is the official Mullies Marine Fishing Competition leaderboard.
I'm digging the news team, by the way. Can we use this in our regular podcast?
I think we can. So in the senior competition, we've got in first position Josh Newstead at a whopping 1 metre and 77 centimetres of total species. In second position, we got Mick Newstead at 979 centimetres. And in third position, Ben Shetty, 894 centimetres. Dave, what do you know about these three competitors in the seniors competition?
These three mighty gladiators of the ocean have gone head-to-head all week in a battle royale, the likes of which the ocean has not seen since ye olden days of piracy and all sorts of other extreme activities.
Since BC, I'm going to say.
Basically, since Noah rode that ark to glory, we haven't seen this sort of action on the high seas. So, yeah, the seniors are Josh Newstead, Mick Newstead, and then we have Ben Shitty. As you've said, Joey, there's been a bit of swapping, toing and throwing between those gentlemen. We've had a couple of people sneak up into the top three, but it seems these top three at the moment are going quite hard. I'm getting a lot of updates from them. I believe both these two vessels are on the water at the moment, dueling it out.
Oh, wow. How exciting.
So we've seen some beautiful big gummy sharks come through today. Previously, some massive 7 gills, which are fantastic for length. If you throw to that photo there, Joey.
Have a look at him. That's Ben Shitty.
Ben Shitty with a beautiful big gummy shark.
That is a whopper.
Fantastic.
Monster. Did you get a length measurement on that particular gummy, just out of curiosity, for that single particular fish?
I did. I believe it was like 1 point. Ooh, I don't have my stats up in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe 160 centimetres or something.
Yeah, cool.
It was a very nice gummy. It was actually his PB. I think he said it was around about 23 kilo or something like that. So
absolutely beautiful.
Fantastic gummy shark there. Obviously a really good one for your total length. Like I said, these guys have been going at it. Josh has just cracked the 10 metre mark, Joey. So he's at 1077 centimetres currently.
Oh, sorry. Yes. 10 metres and 77 centimetres.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's my mistake.
Yeah. So, what did you say?
I said 1 meter.
No, he's over 10 meters.
10 meters of fish.
10 meters of fish. So that's a fair effort. So obviously we're Wednesday at the moment. This competition wraps up on Friday at 10 p.m. We'll be stop fishing. So for all of you that are entered, you need to get all your photos through to me before then. If you enter them after that cutoff time, they cannot be counted, unfortunately, because I will not know if you've caught them during the competition or not.
I mean, there's 7 gills that have been measured as well. And here's a prime example of a 7-gill shark being measured for the competition.
Yeah, the biggest challenge with the 7 gills is obviously if you're intending on releasing them, doing it whilst they're in the water, which you can see Ben here doing a fantastic job of running a tape measure. Sent me through a nice video over this 7 gill.
Absolutely ferocious as well. Like you quite often can be fishing at anchor and you see a banjo ray or a Port Jackson come up with a bite out of them when the 7 gills are on the chew.
Notorious gummy shark eaters, Joey, they are.
Yeah.
That one was actually 210 centimetres from Ben. That's actually the biggest thing that's been entered into competition so far.
You did pick it.
Yep, 7 gills are hot commodity. So that's your seniors. We also run through to our juniors, Joey.
Yes.
Which we've seen a good uptake with the juniors, but I feel that that one's still wide open. There's a lot of juniors entered that probably haven't had a good crack yet, so we might see that one change up a little bit.
Yep, absolutely.
So currently leading that one, we have Lachlan Lever with 329 centimetres, 339, sorry. Nathan Moore with 70 centimetres, and we currently have a tie for third place. We've got Jacob Virginis and Gemma Conway on 56 centimetres, Joey.
Wow. That's a spectacular effort by the juniors. Good to see some junior anglers getting involved. It is school holidays at the moment, so that's a perfect opportunity for the kids to get involved.
It is. We absolutely tin-assed this one.
It was fantastic that we've organised a competition on the school holidays. So just rounding out the junior section there, Jacob Virginis and Gemma Conway, 56 centimetres. Great to see that we've got a number of juniors entered in this competition.
Yeah, the timing's actually been good. The weather's been pretty good, Joe. I mean, considering we've had many weeks of horrible weather, I feel like we've had a pretty good crack at it throughout the competition, which has been fantastic to see.
Yeah, it still has been your classic spring in Melbourne, 4 seasons in one with certain windows to go fishing. But being a fishing competition over 1 week, there has been some opportunity to get out with those anglers registered with the boat filled up and ready to go.
Now, it's not just the junior and seniors prizes that will be handed out here at Mullies Marine on the 5th, this Saturday, Joey. We also have a biggest snapper section. So this was actually the very first fish that was sent in for the competition. And believe it or not, it is still leading the way by quite a lot. An 84-centimetre snapper that got sent in there from Dylan Rajendran. So a really nice fish to kick off proceedings, Joey. He is there.
That's a whopper. And look at the smile. He is just absolutely wrapped with that.
Dylan had a very good start on his first day in the comp. He got a beautiful big snapper. He had a squid over 40-centimetre hood, and I think he also got a really nice whiting as well. So he definitely started off with the quality.
Yeah.
And second in the snapper contest is...
King Kong, Donkey Kong, mate.
Yes, mate.
Yeah, I'm going to ring the bell for that.
Very good. Second in the snapper competition is Kyle Tipple at 61 centimetres. Third, we have Andrew Virginis at 60 centimetres. So... that one is absolutely wide open still there, Joey.
It is.
There is one more prize pool which actually isn't on the leaderboard, which is going to be the largest other species. And as I just mentioned before, that 7 gill shark that you just put up before from Ben Sheddy is leading the way on that one, Joey.
Awesome.
So there's been a few running this competition for the first time this year. There's been a few reoccurring themes that have popped up. So we're definitely going to make some adjustments for next year. We might narrow the pool of species a little bit because, Joe, all this week I've been a marine biologist trying to decipher what wrasse is what and what species is different to the other species.
Yes, I'm going to say you really have been harassed this week.
I really have. Good one, Joe. So I'm very lucky I've got a great resource in Jonah Yick, our fisheries friend from Tasmania, who loves nothing more than IDing fish species. So I've run a few past him. But yeah, that's probably one of the main things is we've had guys trying to enter male and female blue throat wrasse, which as you can see, quite different looking fish to the naked eye, but they are indeed the exact same species. So
are they both delicious to eat?
Well, look, Joe, I think they are a bit of an underrated resource, the old blue throat wrasse.
Oh, yeah, the blue throat's pretty nice to eat.
They're commercially quite valuable, but they just don't get any rating whatsoever from most of the local fishing community. So,
I mean, the amount of whiting fishing tackle that I've lost fishing on the wrasse covered grounds towards those lower reaches of the bay,
they go pretty hard.
Yeah, they do. They go straight back into the rocks.
So one of the only rules in the competition was it must be above legal limit. So that's been another thing. I've had to sort of pull up a few people. Fish need to be over the legal limit, and the limit for all wrasse is actually 27 centimetres, Joey.
Yep, that's correct.
So yes, for the rest of the week, if we can remind people, blue throat male and female wrasse, whilst they look a little bit different coloration, they are in fact the same species. And make sure they're over the minimum size limit. Other oddities we've seen, Joey,
yes,
is actually my brother Will went for a land-based session down there off Port Phillip yesterday, sent in a beautiful shovel nose ray.
He sure did.
So that was his first entry into the comp. I think it got him something over 80 centimetres.
That's in the middle of the day as well.
In the afternoon there. And you know what? I've never actually caught one of them in Victoria, so I was pretty impressed.
A shovel nose ray?
Yeah, have you?
Yeah.
Where?
Down at the corals?
Really?
Yeah.
No, I've never caught them.
Yeah,
I've caught them in New South Wales, but not down here in the bays. So
yeah, I've had a few shovel noses. At the corals before.
So yeah, I was pretty interested to see that one, Joey.
Yeah.
Everything gets you centimetres. We've seen draft board sharks, shovel nose rays, banjos. Actually, there was a big eel got sent in from young Nicholas Gilham the other day, which I thought was an extremely clever species to be chasing.
That is. It's a big one, and I'm going to say that looks like freshwater that it was taken from.
Yeah, freshwater, an absolute beast of an eel, which I think that one was up around 2 metres potentially as well.
Oh, that's clever.
So very good addition to his centimeterage there, Joey.
Well, once you catch one species, like for example, let's say 2 metre 7 gill shark, you're going to have to go and focus onto another.
That's right.
Species. So there is a bit of a technical aspect involved.
We've seen a lot of the guys in the leaderboard now have a massive variety of fish, Joe. So that's definitely for anyone who's going to get out in the next couple of days as we reach the crescendo of the competition. I would recommend go and chase some variety. Even we've just had some people duck offshore, and the amount of different stuff you can catch there very quickly is definitely going to be helpful. But I've thought things like snook, which we had a beautiful big snook entered today, which I think Joe's got a photo of. Long fish like them, barracuda, the eels. What else? Just, anything that is fairly easy to catch but gives you extra length is going to be a good idea, I think, Joe. Variety is the spice of life, as they say.
Well, like you mentioned, Dave, you go off offshore. It's absolutely beautiful and calm today. You've got on offer a piscatorial smorgasbord.
Definitely do. My phone's been lit up with a variety of fish over the last week, Joey, and I've loved seeing it. Now, as we mentioned earlier, this competition will crescendo on Saturday, which will be our presentation day. So that, Joseph, is going to entail a live podcast from us. That's why we're not going live tomorrow night like we normally do. And also very exciting there, Joey, we're going to have Mr. Lee Rayner doing a snapper talk, which just having a chat to Lee yesterday about that sounds like it's going to be a really impressive one.
Yeah.
He mentioned he's going to have a bit of a chat about catching snapper on jigs and soft plastic, as well as some of our more traditional methods. So heaps to learn there from Lee. Tibby from Happy Fisherman's going to come over and say good day to everyone. I hear rumour our good friend Captain Shell might even drop in, Joey.
Oh, beautiful.
Although not confirmed yet, but fingers crossed. We're going to have, this is going to be your favourite thing, I reckon, Joe, is we're going to have a delicious traditional pizza, wood-fired pizza here.
Fantastic.
We're going to have a bar stocked with alcohol. So
Wow.
you can grab some alcohol. Obviously, you'll have to pay for that. That bit is not free. Yeah. So
And not to mention that, this is the celebration of Mullies Marine relocating to its new premises here in sunny Cranbourne West.
that's right. We were down there on the peninsula in Rosebud, and we've moved down here or up here to Cranbourne West in our new facility. So come here and see all the beautiful Haynes Hunter and Atal boats on display.
Yeah, it's a really lovely facility that you guys have here.
Yeah,
You've done really well setting it up. Everything is just brand new and shiny, and
my favourite part is the podcast studio.
you could eat off one of these boats. They're polished up so well. Maybe don't eat pizza off the boat, but you get what I mean.
Try to keep your pizza fingers off the boats, everyone. But
There'll be blood.
So 3 till 7 p.m. at 56 Gwen Road, Cranbourne West, Mullies Marine. Come down on the Saturday. We'll give out, obviously, our presentation for the fishing comp. The prize pool is absolutely amazing. We did a bit of a tally yesterday, Joey.
Oh, it's ginormous. There's like there's a Haynes Wasp in the front there, and it is just filled to the brim of prizes.
Yes, the Sea Wasp itself, not a prize. We weren't that generous. We're not giving away a boat and motor, but the thing is absolutely full of stuff. You don't even have to win one of the prize pools in the competition to get some stuff. We've got quite a lot of giveaways. We've got a whole bunch of squid jigs coming in, which we'll be handing out as well. So,
do you know how many of them are getting lost at the moment?
I'll bet. So, there's something for everyone. And obviously when Joey and I do our live podcast, we'll probably sneak around and chuck some prizes out to people who join in and participate.
And also, while we'll be emceeing the evening, it's also about the community and it's about you guys. We're looking forward to talking with you all, especially the people that have actually gone out and fished this week, and listening to some of your fishing stories and sharing them with everybody. It's going to be a lot of fun, and looking forward to getting around it all.
Absolutely. So wrapping up here from Mullies Marine Headquarters, from Joseph and I, we wish everyone very good luck with the rest of the competition. Let's wind up our news theme again as we finish off, Joey.
And there's still plenty of time to catch some fish between now and Saturday.
There's heaps of time. It's anyone's game, mate. It is anyone's game, and I'm very excited to see how we finish off. Good luck and stay safe out there, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed the comp, and hopefully we get to catch up with you all on Saturday.
See you on Saturday night.